Hey guys, it's Zach and welcome back to the shop. I bought a new toy and I know what you're thinking. Zach, you got way too many projects. Why are you buying another toy? You started a teardrop, you haven't finished a teardrop. We want more teardrop videos. Well, I'm sorry. I sold my four-wheeler after doing that last video, and I bought something kind of cooler. So, you ready to see it? Look at that thing. I gotta admit, I'm pretty pumped because this is something I wanted for a very long time, and the stars aligned. I was able to pick this up relatively, for a good price, and around Labor Day. So, but let me take you a little tour around it, show you some of the stuff that came with when I bought it, and some of the stuff that I've already added. All right, starting with the front, I mean, obviously the biggest thing you probably notice is the cage. It's a custom cage. I forget exactly where, I think it's called Extreme Cages or something like that. They're out of Tennessee. I'll leave a comment down below who it was, but I actually found the build pictures of when they were actually doing this cage before it was powder coated and everything, and it was before there was actually a roof on it. The guy that purchased the roll cage added the roof. And when he did the roof, one of the things that was kind of cool is he made it so that these panels just screw in. They're not riveted in. So if I need to replace those panels, that makes it very nice. Also, you'll notice we have a Super ATV 4,000 pound winch on the front with a synthetic rope. That was already put in there when I purchased it. Walking around the side, we have fuel rims with Carnivore 32-inch Carnivore tires, Maxxis Carnivore tires. That was already on this. They are bead locks. He added these fender flares, which are really great to have, especially in the dusty environments. On the side here is the, I believe it's the Pro Armor full skinned doors. A little Pro Armor logo here, fender flares on the back, and of course around the back the cage continues and looks amazing. And then he added the high lift arms on the bottom. Let's see, and then on the inside, I'll get to some of the stuff I've worked on here in a second. On the inside, he's got the Pro Armor 4-point harnesses, the PRP seats, custom seats. These seats are very, very comfortable, but they are just a hair too big, I would say. Well, especially for me and my size. And then it actually came with the Wet Sounds 10-inch sound bar, and that's about it for the stuff that came with it. Oh, and the windshield. He custom cut this windshield, which is something I might try to do here shortly with the CNC. All right, let's talk about some things that I did. Of course, the first thing you got to figure out is storage. These things don't really have storage built in, so you kind of have to come up with your own. Now, I went up and did some measurements, and then went up to, I guess, Home Depot. Obviously, it's rigid. And these were very, very close to the size. You'll see that it touches right here. But if you take some rubber feet, and add it to the bottom, you can actually have this stand off just enough that it fits absolutely perfect. And you have enough room for at least one more box, even two more boxes if you don't have the roll cage like I do. And it works great. In fact, I don't even have to, I have the strap on here right now, but it doesn't need to be there. A lot of times I don't even run it with the strap because it fits so perfect. And I really like how that was, how that looks. And if you're interested in seeing what I keep in my boxes, let me know. I'll do a follow-up video on that. And of course, I'm all about safety, so I wanted to make sure I had, at least a fire extinguisher on board. And I like this position. I might change it, but I do like where it is. It's kind of hidden. It's protected by the bars. If something slides along this edge, it's not going to hit it and that kind of stuff. So I do like how that turned out. And then also on the front, when I bought it, he had a broken there goes my dog. He's chasing something down there.
A few moments later.
All right, sorry. Yeah, back to the front. I replaced this mirror. These are the what is it? The Chupacabra mirrors. You can buy them off of Amazon. They're relatively inexpensive. But he had one on this side, and I guess the other one broke. So I just bought a pair and then just put the new one on that side just to match. I wanted them to match. Of course, I had the light bar. I actually bought this 20-inch light bar. I think it's a Nightlight light bar. I mean, they're only like 14, 15 bucks off of Amazon, because I figured you're gonna probably break these things. And I added these custom mounts that make it so that you can put it wherever. And this thing is on there. And I've actually bought it for a reverse light, or like a cargo light, but I ended up putting it on the front because I just really liked how this looks. So I ended up just going that route. And then on the inside is where I kind of really started having some fun. You can see here, I've slowly got rid of or added the orange to the dash. In the Southern Ginger style. We added the a CB here, and if you take it off, I have a nice little Southern Ginger label there, just a little pizzazz. And then all these are 3D printed, and I think it just adds that little bit of flavor to the dash. I left a couple holes here just so that I can add more switches later, but being that they're 3D printed, I can always cut them differently if I need to, or change this to something different. So I did add this one for the light bar, and these are just the stock ones that I just moved. The other cool thing I did was on the front here, I added some custom tabs to the top here that holds my iPad in place. And then this is a stand actually that came with the iPad when I bought the waterproof, dustproof case. And I just double-sided taped it onto the back. Added these tabs, custom tabs I made on the 3D printer, and now I got myself an iPad. So I'll use that for all of our maps and stuff. And then of course I set it up so it charges. All right, let's turn this thing on. So when you turn on the lights, you'll see I actually added a nice little. Guess it's hard to see. Added a light bar underneath the wet sound bar, and it just gives it a nice little glow when you're, and it's RGB, so you can change it any color you want. This little guy here is a radio frequency, so I don't even have to be pointing at it. I added the light bar switch, of course. It lights up blue, and nice and bright. I'm pretty excited to try that out here. And then on the doors, as I said before, storage is kind of hard to come by. So on the doors, we added the Chupacabra door panels. I will say this Velcro doesn't seem to hold very well, but I'm glad that you screw it in as well. And these are door pads, it's good for your knees. Place to put your water bottle, which is kind of cool. It actually is insulated. So a place to put your water bottle, and then of course any other things that you don't want dust to get in. So yeah, I've been busy just kind of making it mine. I did take off also all the red stickers except for that one right there, just to kind of tie into the seats. But I'm slowly getting rid of all the red and slowly making it more orange. So that's all we got so far. It's a great setup. I'm pretty excited because I'm taking it out this weekend. Actually, we're taking it out this weekend to Windrock, and I will make sure I do some footage for you and show us on the trails. So let's do that now.
A few moments later.
Come on.
You about to drop?
It's okay.
Good, good. Come on. Slow. Keep it straight. Yep. That's straight. No, left. Okay. Now, hey, Zach, hey. You're about to drop. Once you drop, fucking go. Go, go.
Go.
Well, we had a crazy day on the trail, right, baby? And it's nighttime, and apparently everybody wants to go back out yet again. So we're about to get everybody together and hit the trails.